This is the Doctor, continuing Battle Brothers Season 14. The last episode, we killed some Wiedergängers in an unknown rune, a rune that doesn't let us see the enemies. There were 18 Wiedergängers and 3 Geist. 3 Geist did make the battle interesting, let's say, and by falling back and using the terrain to maximum advantage, we took some armor damage, sure, and a little hit point damage here and there, but overall it was a clean battle and got a lot of loot. We just need a good city where we can sell off all this stuff. I'll be rich, men. We're about to be rich if we can find any place to sell things off. I do feel like Nathan Williams has really earned that whip. Like, he deserves to be a whip master, even though his attack isn't the best, and he does have that club-footed. He isn't indebted. Nathan Williams is literally Asher from Spartacus. Like, he is literally a member of the Brotherhood, the lowest of the Brotherhood, the Syrian, if you would. I think you've earned your title, buddy, but he is nevertheless a member of the Brotherhood, and that puts him above anyone else. So, I think you deserve that title for that 14% whip on the guys. I still don't really know how you did it. That was just insane. Clearly, the mod I have that gives my soldiers plus 200% hit chance was working right there. That's the only way I can explain it. Okay, so what else? Let's go. I need to find a town to sell off my stuff and maybe restock on ammo. So we'll go left towards the road this time. There's the first Nesselwald company. Didn't I see Nesselwald? Well, yeah, all the way up there. Now this is interesting. This is a member of House Harkin. So they must have some towns up here. They traveled all the way around just to get here. Quite interesting. There could theoretically be a town in the middle here, but I now that I'm seeing it, I don't think so. So, ooh, there's a battle. Oh, brigands! Oh no, they killed the brigands. That could have been 5 free raider armor for us. But the fact that the brigands came from the left strongly suggests that there is a brigand camp to the left where we could probably find more battle. Do I want to make a detour to try to do that? Or do I want to just go back to town, try to find the next town? This one just came from House Harkin. It's a supply caravan. Don't these usually come from castles? I don't actually understand the mechanics of spawning these supply caravans. Other players who attack them more could tell you better. I'm very intrigued by the possibility there's a brigand camp to the left. We could potentially attack it. It feels though it's midday. We do have some time to explore. I know my ammo's running low, but we've got enough. We've got enough ammo to play with. Maybe not on friendly, but we'll just swap out his arrows there. He's got enough. You don't need more than that. Got plenty of javelins and whatnot. I really want to go find more battles. We have enough money, right? We have enough for 2 days. That's all you need. I am willing to take a little detour to the left into the forest, and then we'll head back north. So the tracks came this way, and then in the forest your visibility is reduced. So I'm actually staying in the forest. This could be a fool's errand. It might be a fool's errand. I don't want to wander too off the path. Alright, well, this may have been a fool's errand, and maybe not the best choice. Let's step on these mountains. Nothing. Oh, no, okay, we see the town. There is that battle site. There could still be a brigand camp. It's just right here, and I didn't go maybe I should have scouted it a bit more, but it's okay. I won't travel along the road now that I know where the town is. we might as well go along the wilderness. We could find some beasts to fight or something. I know this is taking a little more time, but I feel like it is worth it. Unfortunate that didn't work out. Alright, we didn't find any beasts. Guess I would have had to go further out. I really hope this isn't a castle because I can't actually do anything. Oh, of course it's a castle. Charfest. Can't actually do anything at night. Oh, okay, we didn't actually get there at night. That's fine. There is a 2K militia. I can tell you we're not hiring that. There's a kennel. We can buy some doggos. We will buy some doggos. Prices here are... they're actually low. But I have no choice. I have to sell off some stuff to have, like, at least some money. Here, I'll sell off a basic shield. Let's sell off some signet rings. Gotta buy that. That's probably good enough for now. Well, I should sell off a little more so that I can make at least 2 days pay. What else can I sell? I don't really sell anything super valuable. I could sell the basic mace. I could sell a boar spear. We've got plenty of spears lying around. Okay, that's 2 days pay. Oh, but there's a kennel. We could buy 2 doggos. 2 armored doggos. I have to have the doggos. Even though these selling prices are not great. The dyes are actually, like, you know, not bad. Sell that. And then I think I might let some of these trade items go at an unfavorable exchange rate. Because I really, really want... Oh, the 2 puppies. Okay, we just need 1 day's pay. 1 day's pay is enough. Who will have the puppies? Let's give one to Tao. Because he can drop it to gain that 10% backstabber bonus. And then let's give one to maybe Dinky. He seems like he would like a pupper. He is a historian after all. Okay, fantastic. We've got a nice power boost from that. But we did not find the big town that I wanted to, like, actually, like, find contracts for. Oh, is this it? This is it, isn't it? Huh. Well, the road could branch off to the right. You never know. It's not impossible. This ruins must be part of Scharfenstein because the town had a rune and a reconstructing debuff. Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me. Okay, let me think. Where do we actually go now? I was really hoping there would be a large town here, but there's literally no large town there. And that little excursion has cost us a day for, like, no gain. I mean, obviously we know north of Strogdorf there is an ancient dead site with a famed armor. I mean, I still don't really want to fight like 12 legionnaires, not with this group. We need to be a little stronger. Remember how, like, horrifically it massacred Loopy Jester? Like, I have not forgotten that. If we were just a little bit stronger, I would feel much better. Like, a couple level 6s, depending on what sort of, like, ancient dead there are, we could do it. We know there's the brigand tracks there, so we can hit up this area, try to find a camp. Like, it is there. It is there. I just really thought there would be a town up here where we can get some work. We can go to Ivendorf, try to find some more work. That's pointless. I'd much rather go back to Haj. Maybe try to find that camp in the middle there. Go back to Thunstetten. There is a Sepulchre of the Restless that we can definitely do. Like, we can definitely beat that right now. The most terrifying combo in these camps is Fallen Hero plus Necromancer. But we have stuns. We have a tank. We can definitely take that. My biggest issue is, like, I don't actually have anywhere good to sell my loot. We We can go back to the south, I guess, to the arena. But then we have to travel through Ivendorf, and we're kind of already, like, did stuff around there. It's not efficient. Like, I don't like to retread ground. That's part of, like, finding a lot of fights. You don't want to go through an area you've already been through, because you've already sort of done some of the battles around there. We technically only fought, like, an Alp. So there could be camps and stuff, and the tavern could give us more rumor clues and so forth, but still doesn't feel great. The big problem I'm having is I really want to do contracts at the big cities. They must all be in the north. They must all be in barbarian territory, which is kind of scary, honestly. I don't like to fight barbarians until I have Nimbo. They just inflict a lot of injuries. But on the other hand, they're not too hard to hit. They're not like the nomads who are very, very annoying to actually hit. So you could kill some of the barbarians first. It's just certain fights we can't do. Like I can't do like too many chosen. I can't do the barbarian unholds and stuff. And so like you might come across a camp and you just like can't do it. But I don't see what choice I have. I'm scanning the map for places to go, but the only place we haven't actually gone to is the row northwest of Nesselwald. I bet that's where all the big cities are up there. And those like will have the best places for us to sell our loot. So realistically, I am seeing two options. Option number one is go back into the desert. Not a terrible option. Biggest problem there is there could be some fights again, even worse than the barbarians. The big one is snakes, serpents. I'm not afraid of most other things, but the serpents with this group, like the serpents like scale too quick. You can find like 8 serpents, and if you have 8 serpents, yeah, we win, but it's almost like I don't know how to prevent anyone from dying against 8 serpents. It's just like impossible. They grab someone in the middle, and then 95% them down, and by the time like the rest of the squad gets there, like that's that. So I don't know, maybe other players have figured out the trick. Like you probably can split up your squad in 3 teams or whatever and split the serpents up correctly somehow. I'm sure there is a way to do it. I don't know that secret. So do I want to go into the desert, or do I want to go to here where there will be a brigand camp? Hajj, maybe try to see if we can take that ancient dead camp. Possible. Mini ancient dead. I mean, many legionnaires. It's I don't know. There is a necromancer camp that we could definitely do as well. But that camp will like be there forever. Also, we gotta fight beasts. Desert's actually pretty good for beasts. Do any of these have a taxidermist, by the way? No, I think the taxidermist is in the other southern city, yeah. So they're probably like over there somewhere. Also, not a single one of the cities we found has nets. That's the other problem. We really, really desperately need some nets. Not a single one of these is a fishing town or anything. Which means I think that decides it. I have to go to barbarian territory. Like, I have to try to get nets and pray that one of the big cities up there has nets. So, yeah, that's the only option. I could go northwest this way, go fight this Temple of the Unspeakable, necromancer, etc. I don't really like that. I don't mind hitting up some of these smaller towns. They could have some beast contracts for us. We know there is a brigand camp here, very likely. So I could go through the wilderness here, and then might have to sell off again some of my loot for a discount. Very unfortunate, just to make payroll and stuff. But I would like to dagger down some more brigands, have many backup armors. And to clarify, the barbarians, I'm not actually afraid of fighting like one group barbarian. We can beat most things. But I love chain fighting stuff. Like, I am not confident I could actually beat like 8 Reavers 5 times in a row. Probably beat them like 3 times in a row, but 5 times in a row, a little dicey, a little dicey. Whereas Brigands, I could beat them 5 times in a row, no problem. So to maximize fight density, I just feel like there's a lot of barbarian stuff that it's hard to like chain the battles before you get nimble. So still, you could run into white unholds. I love fighting those things. This squad is not ready to fight like more than like 2 white unholds. Let's be clear on that. Okay, well, enough talk. Enough 10 minutes of debating where to go. Let's go try to find the brigand camp. Hajj. I'll see how I feel at Hajj, whether I want to try to find the famed armor or not. Dunstetten. Probably stock up on ammo over there. It is raided too. That's a pretty good sign that there's some like camps and stuff. Hit up the Sepulchre of the Restless. That should be a pretty easy camp to bust. Then we'll probably have to stop at Schlickberg. There is a tavern there. So we can get rumors and stuff, and then maybe go through the wilderness to Nesselwald. How close am I to being able to get... Okay, I can, in fact, hire the lookout. It's very good, of course, but we need... Like, that's the other reason why I wanted Big City. To sell off my loot, so I can actually afford lookout. I actually have a lot of money in loot. It's just so unfortunate. Okay, let's go to... I'm going to do the plan now. Here's the first Scharfenstein company. I'm going to travel along the road because I know this stretch of woods does not have any camps. First Nesselwald company, okay. We do not see any... Ooh, a battle. That's promising. I must have just missed the brigand camp. Yo, there's some... Is that... That's orcs, I believe. Interesting. Okay, orc tracks. I'll take a basic orc camp right now. Where's the brigand camp? Come on. Okay, I'll take... Well, I didn't find a brigand camp. But I did find an orc camp. Just thinking, where could the brigand camp be? It could still be there. Without the lookout, it's a little hard to say where it is. It could have come from the east, or it could have come from the north. Here's the problem with this. Some berserkers, I automatically do not like that. I do not like some berserkers. But it would feel foolish to run from this fight. Can you stun? I don't think you can stun berserkers. You can whip them. You can disarm them. The thing about berserkers is you can't let them kill. If they kill, they get that massive damage reduction buff and become very, very problematic. So I actually have to think a little bit about how to fight these berserkers. They also have the stun, right? They do the charge, from what I remember. They have very low defense. That's like the good thing. I'm probably gonna do like throwing weapons against them. Whip to disarm is not necessarily a bad idea. And I kind of want to put Prismic in the front, because he's got anyone with 9 lives go to the front, including Nathan Williams. Do they have Executioner? They probably do, but he's got to go to the front because he's got 9 lives. I only have 2 brothers with 9 lives, really? Seems low. Maybe I should give Amazing Abby 9 lives. That really does seem low. I'm honestly a little surprised. Thought I had more brothers with 9 lives. Oh. Denki doesn't have 9 lives? You kind of need 9 lives, buddy. Huh. Okay. Oh, I gotta reshuffle my armor a little bit. They are kind of vulnerable to spear wall tactics. Like they don't do a good job against spear wall. Shields are also can be effective. Smergazine, you don't have 9 lives, really? Huh. We want like swords and spears, of course. The Shamshir will be truly excellent here. The hammer will be quite nice as well. Who has dodge? Smergson, you have dodge. It is not crazy to have you try to shield wall you and Nathan Williams, actually, with the heavier shields. Have you like shield wall against the orcs, have them break upon you. They might have axes that they might want to chop the shields with, which is fine. Wyoming Sioux, of course, will tank, but gotta actually be careful of Wyoming Sioux tanking. He's like too valuable to actually risk. Prismic. Oh, you're right. You have 9 lives as well, but you're too valuable, I think, offensively. Let's give you the sword. This long axe, I feel like somebody should use it. But against orcs, you just need accuracy, I think. Dr. Carl has an item to manipulate it. I like the hammer stagger, like a good stagger on the right turn. But I almost feel like Dr. Carl should have that hammer because he can adrenaline, and a good stagger on the right turn is so clutch. But then I don't want him to use... Well, he has to have a reach weapon. So I guess he has to do something like this. And then Denki, you could use a... Who has the next best attack? Isn't the whip disarm like horrifically inaccurate? Yeah. And if anyone's doing that, it's Nathan Williams. Well, disarm's not a terrible idea. In the right circumstance, I think it can be good. But we have to give it to someone who actually has some degree of attack. Casual Hamster, he has quick hands. I mean, his attack's not great, but it's good enough. Denki, you don't have any actual, like, real defensive perks. Maybe you just have the pike and stay back, buddy. I also don't like Amazing Abby up front. I don't like it. Maybe Denki should be up front with that. You have some doggos, but you gotta watch out. You don't want to feed those dogs to berserkers. However, I want to say the AI doesn't like to target dogs anymore. They used to, but not anymore. So we might be fine on the right turns, unleashing a dog or two. Better give you a shield. You never know, pocket shields usually quite solid. think I'll put Tao and Dr. Carl together. They're the stun. I mean, there's one orc young. I'm taking so much time to set this up because berserkers are actually really, really scary if you don't like set it up correctly. Okay, Amazing Abby, you have to have a perk. You leveled well, but I think I'll just take fast adaptation to give you that. Because you don't have stars in melee defense and melee attack, I'll give you fast adaptation so you're guaranteed to hit. Not guaranteed, but like you have better hit chance. Okay, this is actually a little scary. It really depends on what sort of weapons the berserkers have, but yeah, to fight them and how many there are. Also, I really would love to know where the brigand camp is. It could be down there, but you never know. 5, that is a good sign. There is some high ground we might be able to abuse. I want every little advantage we can have. Some of them have axes, that's great. Let's fall back to abuse the high ground. Like, we're guaranteed to be able to fall back. There's a man splitter one. They're always quite terrifying. Spearman would be great here. Oh boy. Oh, no reason not to let them like move. I don't think orcs like the high ground. If I put 2 characters up here, I think they might go for some really weird flanks and stuff. And then I could put my ranged characters up here. I think they will all try to go in the middle. Dr. Garl could be quite good up here because he's got the ability to swap. So Dr. Carl goes there. Smurgerson goes here. I think I killed the one with the chain first. It's by far the most dangerous. Casual hamster goes there. Friendly goes there. So we can't take a shot. Good job, Pablatino. Good job, buddy. No time to reload that crossbow. Well, actually, no. I actually think he could. He could step back, reload the crossbow. Will they try to swarm him? Well, they could, but they can't actually, like... can't actually attack him. So, Casual Hamster has to come here for the throws. Friendly, why don't you take a good shot? Step back 2. Wait on Amazing Abby. Wait on Denki. Mergson, come up. Wyoming Stu, step back 1. Dr. Carl, step up. Like, we're not gonna go ahead of them. They're gonna be guaranteed to be faster. Casual Hamster. Step up. You missed, that's okay. You don't need to hit this turn. Power down. 2, 3, 4. Okay, this I think is a good position for you. Drop Tau. Amazing Abby. Step back. Denki, step back as well. Smirkson, wait. Wyoming Sioux, step back. Prismic stepping in the middle. Dr. Carl, and then Nathan Williams. Everybody just let the orcs do their thing. Okay, they couldn't attack. This is really good. This is really, really good. Friendly could actually potentially go ahead of some of these orcs. We need to burst these two down. Scatter. I think they're gonna go ahead of me no matter what. Let's wait on friendly for the best possible opportunity. Power Dom, are we gonna move Smirgson down for a little surround bonus? Hard questions. What I want to do is put Wyoming Sioux here and Spear All, and hopefully the orcs, they don't know Wyoming Sioux's attack is bad, and they, like, berserkers like to do weird flanking stuff. If Smirkson comes down here, the one with the man splitter can't get him. There's this Orc Young, whatever. I don't really care about the Orc Young stunning him. I feel like we should get Smirkson down there to help out. So you wait. Casual Hamster. I feel quite comfortable killing this berserker. I'm gonna bet we can kill the one with the chain. So I'm gonna start working on the one with the axe. It's also quite dangerous. Good, Casual Hamster, and your turn immediately. I want to do that. That could matter. Wait on Amazing Abby. Tau, you gotta wait as well. Denki, I might just fire this off. Do a little damage. And then fall back. I have to move this turn to let Wyoming Sioux through. The question is, do I burn the Ignite? And I feel like the AoEs are cute, but they're not critical. Okay, a little damage. I'll take that. I'm going to step back here. Oh, wait, no, that's not good. I have to step back here. Okay, Pablatino, you are a throwing dude. I could also 55% impale and step back one. It has the higher damage potential. You know what? I'll do that. Could have swapped and drew, but until you get throwing mastery, I think I would rather take the higher chance for damage. Smirkson, come down. You might not attack. We'll see what you do. Wyoming Sioux, come here. I know you don't have mastery, but hopefully the orcs will freak out. Dr. Carl, 87%. Good job. You might adrenaline, so wait. Prismic, your initiative will not allow you to go ahead of that orc. You could take a whole lot of damage here, but I really want Power Dom to come up and do a stab, so you might as well wait. Nathan Williams, you are almost certainly going to swing away, so you wait. Friendly. I think I'm gonna target the orc that is free. Power Dom. Oh, Power Dom, so professional. That was Power Doming that orc. Well done, buddy. Well done. Amazing Abby, come down, stab away. I did not actually... No, I did give Prismic a shield. Oh, Mizzy Abbey, you have to end your turn. Okay, okay. This is a critical turn. Nathan Williams and Prismic, neither one of them can actually die. Because they can't die in one hit, and they definitely can't die in two because they both have 9 lives. Look at the positioning on that. Oh, it's just flawless. If we killed this orc, this one with the Man Splitter will come in, of course, do probably an AoE, do a lot of damage, but it certainly can't kill. Then we should have so much damage next turn, we should be able to guarantee it dies. So Tau, why don't you be in reserve? We should have enough damage to kill these bunch. Even that Orc Young, though, is a little scary. He is wavering. But this Orc Berserker could go for some sort of flank. In fact, it could charge Denki, or it could charge Tau. Either way, we probably want to position ourselves to be able to at least attack it. Like, if I kill this one comes in for sure, guaranteed. Like, I promise you, that is what it's gonna do. Oh, I could have given Tau the mace. Should have thought about that. He's actually really valuable. The pole mace, I should have given him a pole mace. And in fact, equipped it. Because I really, really don't want to lose him. The stuns are so valuable. I could have given him pole mace so he could attack. That would have been smart. I did not consider that. But that's okay. I'm predicting this Orc Berserker will get on Denki. Or it'll try to charge Wyoming Sioux, right? So I think I will put Tau here. And just end his turn. Smurgson, you also have a hard choice. Obviously, you could come in to help, but then you would have some problems. You could Spear Wall. Hopefully, that'll force this Orc Young to do something weird. This would be the only position that's free. So I will actually Spear Wall here and hope we make the Orc do something weird. I will Adrenaline in case we need it. Prismic. Good hits. Nathan Williams. Do I want to kill it and let this one charge in? He will stun, and he will do a gigantic attack that cannot kill anyone, but it will be annoying, and then we have to concentrate all our damage to kill it. I think it is worth it. Adrenaline was just preemptive, like I have fatigue, no reason to wait on it. So the Man Splitter Orc cannot possibly kill anyone. Like, he cannot one-shot anyone. That is the most critical piece of information, thanks to 9 lives. I know that. Take some injuries, whatever. These two other orcs, I'm predicting their AI won't charge the Spear Wall, but they might. We'll see. But I don't think they can one-shot anyone. The danger would be, of course, the Man Splitter comes in and then one that like procs 9 lives, and then the other ones like do their stuff. But the Man Splitter goes last, so we should be perfectly safe. Oh, and a Javelin. I will confess, this was a completely unexpected series of events. How interesting. How very interesting. I am confident I have enough damage to kill this Berserker. So I'm gonna chuck my Javelins at the one with the Man Splitter. Denki, you are probably going to fall back. Orc AI has not improved that much, huh? Wyoming suit, you're just gonna spear wall it. I don't want to risk that. I don't want to risk that. If I put Tao here, he cannot. The berserker can't attack the one with the man splitter. So I need to get up there. That was a 90. That was 93. I could have waited. End your turn immediately. That could matter. Okay, Power Dom. You're gonna step where Dr. Carl is. Friendly. Shoot the berserker with the man splitter. Good job, buddy. Pablatino. I'm gonna have Amazing Abby step back. Pablatino is actually gonna chuck 2 javelins. Miss both. That's okay, buddy. Amazing Abby step back. 76%. Let's wait for a little more surround bonuses. Probably gonna set Wyoming suit back 1, or I could send him to tank this Orc Young. We got options. I haven't quite figured that out. We could also send Smurgerson to do it. Ethan Williams, 95%. No reason not to attack. Ooh, 2 headshots. Well done, buddy. Okay, you did way better than I anticipated. Fantastic work. In that case, let's go get that Orc Young. Well, he's got crappy javelins right now. If I hit him, he's gonna swap to his Choppa, and well, I guess we let him do that. It's fine. I gotta wait for surround bonuses. Smurgerson come up. You can wait as well. Dr. Carl, why don't you move down, swap to your long axe, swing and a hit. Well done. We are obviously falling back from the man splitter orc. Thank you. Why don't you step back here? The man splitter orc might stun you, but we got so many range characters, we should be fine. Howard, come here. Kill that orc. Try to proc morale check. It worked. Beautiful. Well done, buddy. Amazing Abby. You just stay put. Wyoming suit. This berserker could just stun Tao, but again, we do have a lot of damage in this region. So I'll put Wyoming suit here. I didn't need to attack there. We'll put Prismic in the middle because we need to help against this Orc Berserker, potentially, and Smurgerson as well. Okay. Oh, went for a weird flank. That's great. Not a problem. I hope it's not running. Because I want that man splitter. I also don't want to drop a dog and have it kill the dog. Let's see how our archers do. Obviously that won't do. 1, 2. I could come in pretty aggressively, but I think the tree still blocks him. We have the whip. That's right. Okay, now we can run up. Okay, I love it. Good job, Casual Hamster. You are a real Nathan Williams. Did you know that? Latino. We don't even need to chuck throwing weapons anymore. Gotta get Dr. Carl over there. And Tao. Latino. Okay, why don't we suit get the kill? Because you need experience. Alright, he's gonna punch. Quite rude. I could get more surround bonuses. Okay, but I was like, it doesn't matter. It could matter. 95%. 95% Denki. Prismic. 89% with the decapitation. Well done. I was perhaps a little too terrified of those berserkers, but one hit from that berserk chain, one hit from the man splitter, they'll kill you. Their AI was real bad. That was the main reason why we won so easily. But you know what? I'll take it. I don't actually know I have enough tools to repair those things. Normally the orc stuff is good to repair, to sell, but I don't actually know I have the tools to spare. Mansplitter is probably still worth it. I don't know about these smaller weapons. Okay, I'm not going to repair anything for now. Got a mushroom. That could be good in certain fights to buff your damage. Unlike Backliner, Powered On, you leveled up. I love it. I think I'm just going to do the same thing for you again. Melee skill definitely can benefit from more resolve. You didn't roll well on your hit points, so I'll take initiative again. Don't want too much more initiative. So you are going to be a spearman. And let's keep you alive with dodge, and then next turn I'll do Pathfinder and then Spear Mastery. So gotta have dodge. I mean, with that initiative and the athletic Pathfinder combo, it's a no-brainer to go for that combo. Okay, so we did an almost flawless fight that took 30 minutes or some such. I know this is a 45-minute video, but like, I don't know, man. I'm terrified of orc berserkers early game. They land one good kill, they become unstoppable, and you just wipe. But okay, some more tracks. I feel like I am gonna go up and down to Hajj because there could. I just want that brigand camp. Okay, there are some mountains up here. Do we see anything else? No. Okay. Gonna take just a quick little peek around. I will step on these white mountains just to make sure. Really? Alright, we'll go to Hajj. Really need that lookout. Why are you so slow on that hill? I think without the lookout, we are having just a hard time actually spotting camps. Maybe I just sell all my loot at an inefficient price. Because like this is becoming a problem. You want to deliver a package, Hakim Al Ramal. I mean, I know about Hakim Al Ramal. That's the southern city. It could spawn mercenaries, which would be quite the challenge for this team to fight, depending on the exact number of mercenaries. I'm not keen on it. Like, we could go through the wilderness, so it's not so bad. There will probably be some camps, and we could sell off the loot. I don't know, it's not terrible. I do have to sell off some loot here. Prices for the furs are at least reasonable. I was gonna buy a little food at the very least. These crew javelins aren't worth it either. There are certainly advantages of going to Hakim Al Ramal. I could fix up all of these items. You could do arena fights. We're strong enough to do some arena fights. But certainly not all. There are still some fights that would be exceedingly dangerous to do. Like Noxers, I would not want to fight those. But we could probably take most other enemies. And there is the wilderness, where we could almost certainly find some camps to fight. We could get the lookout. We could come back this way to Tentlingen. And then we should be strong enough to do that camp and then go to Thunsetin. Yeah, I think I talked myself into going to Hakim Al Ramal. The question is, if we get ambushed by mercenaries, would I, like, fight them? And I think the answer is yes. With a asterisk that I might run away if it looks real bad. Mercenaries are crazy scary. They're one of the few groups that can wipe us. But then wouldn't it be a glorious end? I also think I have to buy some more ammo because I just need it to sustain us. It would be quite the glorious end, wouldn't it? if there are mercenaries, how would I want to array for battle? I think you would do that. Something like this, maybe? Flails could be good. Sometimes mercenaries don't have, like, head armor. I'm probably not gonna dagger much. They also have those archers that are so, like, problematic. So I kind of have to put my tanks in the middle. Like if we run into mercenaries, I think I have to do something like this. But it would be a glorious fight. Maybe have a pole mace just in case. But we do have this, like the stuns are maybe like even more valuable. So I don't know, pole mace, like the tactical flexibility. Tactical flexibility is key. Okay, I am gonna do this contract. Go to Hakima Mall, mostly so that I can trek through the wilderness, find some more stuff. There could be mercenaries out ambush us. That would be particularly scary, but since there could be a chance of mercenaries to spawn, I will have to end the video here because I don't think you can save before the mercenaries spawn. And you certainly can't save in battle. So, yeah, it's, or of course there could be nothing, right? There could be nothing. So, all right, thank you for watching. Until next time.